So sometimes my son wants me to tell him one of those whack stories from when I worked in AWS. I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you this one today. So anyway, right, we're flying to EU-west-3. We're gonna go clubbing in Paris. I'm sitting coach, waiting for my ginger ale, and I know they're gonna run out, so I'm ready if I need to order cranberry instead. But anyway, I'm just kind of sitting there, paging through the Sky Mall, looking at some gadgets. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see this big tentacle. The big tentacle comes whipping across, rips off the wing. Big gash in the plane, just tore it off. That whole wing just gone. Everybody's screaming, baby's crying. And so I grab my laptop, kind of jump out of the hole, this giant hole in the plane, kind of Spider-Man my way to the tail, and I dangle my legs off the tail. I'm just sitting on the tail, and I like the tail because it's quiet. Don't have to listen to all this screaming. Open up my laptop. Off with Midway. Type in MW in it. Long press my token. Go to my runbook wiki. Just go click. And the wing is back. It's crazy. The wing is back. I don't know how, I don't remember how I got back on the plane. But I was back in my seat. Everybody was like, "What?" Anyway, but then there's some commotion in the ocean. We're crossing the Atlantic. Everybody's looking out, trying to figure out what's going on. Jassy A has this kraken. It was a kraken with the tentacles that tore the wing off. He's got this kraken. He's got it in like full Nelson, like 19 tentacles, like the tentacles just slapping him across the face, just slap. What? Back of the tentacle. Bam. Things are looking pretty dicey. But Jassy A has like this diving knife, locks up that kraken, just stabs him good and hard. It's like writhing, and just blood everywhere. Like the water is red. Jassy A like gets back on his jet ski, ding, 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 and like Bezos J heard the Mayday call. He comes, he's swinging around his big yacht, tail whips the tail around, like gull wings up, back is open. Jassy's like ding, 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 ding. They're like Night Riders into the back of the yacht. Wow. Anyway, so just sitting there, adrenaline, lots of adrenaline, and all of a sudden, like there's a bird strike on the plane. Like the captain comes on the intercom and he's like, "What? That bird strike? That's crazy!" Oh, he's freaking out. Nobody's calm again. Gets on the intercom. He's like, "We have an alchemist on the plane. We're gonna need some black magic to fix this windshield." I look around, and I find out that Grammy B's on the plane. Graham Bear, it was like, but he's out, man. He doesn't want to touch this. He's like developer tears, crying, like cowering in the corner. I was like, I was gonna give it to him, but all right, man. I know what I need to do. I need to mount up. No backspace crew. Get up in the. All right. So I walk up to the cabin. I'm in the cockpit, and it is windy up in there. It's like windy. Like I walk in there, and it blows up my hat of my bill, my hat, and I look in the seat. I look in the seat, and there's like mud. I'm like, what? How did there mud in the seat? I look over, and there's Satya. Satya's got like his feet up, dirty boots, and he's eating popcorn. Sitting there eating popcorn, man. Whatever. Sit down. Check to make sure that pilot seat still swivels. Open up my laptop. Go to step 2 in the Runbook wiki. Press down till it goes click. Bam! The windshield's back! I walk out of the cockpit and it is lit. The seatbelt light is not lit. Everybody's up. Everybody's just like chest bumping. Like, yeah! It's like off the hook. Let the pilot sit back down. Everybody's just partying, dancing. They feel like they hit the Konami code. They got 30 extra lives. Anyway, like we touched down in Paris. Kiss that runway. It's just so smooth. It's like such a smooth landing. I get off the plane, and like the news is there. The news. Got their fuzzy mics all up in my face. And they're like, David, how'd you do that? And I said, well, just a little click, click, yeah!